This is 2017 and I am traveling from Secunderabad to Hospet to reach Hampi. It is a 2 day trip and also happens to be my first workshop on Indian heritage and culture. Welcome to my channel Yatri Mere Sathi. This is Vishwanath Sharma and today I want to share one of my travel videos from 2017. To be very clear, during that time I didn't know how to make actually videos. I just made videos wherever I went. So I was not decided with the language, in which language I have to make videos or explain about the places that I have been visiting, or in what mode I have to take a video, whether a portrait mode or a landscape mode or whatever it is. So I have been traveling from past 20 years and I have been taking videos since the time when people not used to post videos in YouTube. So I never had any plans of making a YouTube channel, making my own channel and posting the videos. So now when I am searching, I have been getting many old videos which I used to randomly travel and make. So here today I want to share one special video which is from Kishkinda, the birthplace of Lord Hanuman and the king of Monkey Kingdom, that is Sugriva, his place, and where Lord Rama met them. So the place that I am speaking now has its roots from Ramayana. Hampi is separated by Tungabhadra river. One side the Vijayanagara Empire and other side is called as Anegunde. And Anegunde happens to be the Kishkinda, which is the kingdom of monkeys, or famously called as the monkey town, where Sugriva and Vali used to stay. And during his Vanavasa, Lord Rama visited this place. Most of us know about that story. Sita was abducted by Ravana, and in the search of Sita, Lord Rama happened to be to this place, Kishkinda, and there he meets Lord Hanuman, and then he kills Vali, and then Lord Hanuman is sent to search Sita, and the story continues. So if Lord Rama did not come to this place and meet Hanuman, then there would have been no Ramayana. That is one of the most beautiful aspect or part which is called as generally Kand of Ramayana happened here, which is called as the Sundara Kanda. So this place is on the other side of Tungabhadra, which is called as Anegunde, and we have all the places that happened between Rama and Hanuman, that is the birthplace of Lord Hanuman, the Sugriva Guhalu, or the caves of Sugriva, where Sugriva used to hide to protect himself from Vali. And then we have the place where Vali was killed. And one more very interesting part that I want to share is in between the river Tungabhadra, after we cross all these, there is also the abode of Lord Raghavendra Swami's 9 gurus, or the 9 teachers. I didn't know that this place was so important. So while traveling, after we completed Anjanadri, then we have seen Sugriva Guhalu, and then we have seen the place where Vali was assassinated, and the place where Rama met Sugriva and Hanuma. And then somebody told us that there are some temples also on the other side of the river, or in between. I must say that is on the island of this river. And after I found out that that was the place of teachers of Guru Raghavendra Swami, who rests in Mantralaya, who is a yogic saint. So we happen to even see that also. So in this video I want to cover all these places that we visited. Thank you. To reach Anegunde, we have to come to Hospet, And from Hospet, 30 kilometers is Hampi. So we reached Hampi by an auto and then took a room at Hampi and started to Anegunde by crossing this Tungabhadra river. 2017 also happens to be my first workshop in heritage city of India, that is Hampi. It was my birthday and I just wanted to visit Hampi, and through my Facebook I had some people who wanted to know about Hampi. So I did my first workshop in Hampi and I had 5 foreigners actually. So I explained them. So it was a 2 day trip. One day was totally about the Hampi, Vijayanagara Empire, and the second day was Anegunde. So the first day it was my workshop and people wanted me to explain about the Vijayanagara Empire and all the lost monuments of Hampi. And second day it was my personal trip which I wanted to cover, and I happened to visit Kishkinda. So our journey started with crossing the river. We can reach this place by in two ways. That is, one is from Hampi we can cross the river Tungabhadra via a coracle ride, that is a small boat, and then other side we have autos, share autos, we can travel, or we can also take a two-wheeler. Okay, it is 250 rupees per day, and I think they give us 2 liters of petrol also. And the whole distance that we cover is not more than 30 to 40 kilometers. So for one day it is 250. I am talking about 2017. Now I don't know, it might be near about 500. So we first visited Anjanadri, the birthplace of Lord Hanuman, which is about 5 kilometers from the river, and we have to go there. And it has 800 steps. The steps are very steep. Be very careful. There are a lot of monkeys. So we reached there. First we started with Anjanadri, which happens to be the birthplace of Hanuman. And one interesting fact is that I visited this place 3 times, and second time when I visited, it was on Sri Ramanavami, very auspicious day, that is in April, which is known to be as the birth time of Lord Rama. So we happened to visit Anjanadri, and the video is here now. So as I said, one can reach Anegunde in 2 ways. One is by road, by crossing this bridge over Tungabhadra from Hampi. You can cross it, you can come this way. The second is just by crossing the Tungabhadra river in a small boat or a coracle in front of Vijayanagara Virupaksha temple. So either of the way. So I visited this place 3 times, and once I have crossed the river via the coracle ride, and once we took an auto. So this video is from 2018 when I visited Hampi with 12 of my travelers, and we started our trip with Anjanadri. So per person he took, I think, near about 40 rupees to drop us at Anegunde Anjanadri temple. Okay, so it is near about 13 kilometers from Hampi. ఓకే శ్రీరామ రామేతి రమే రామే మనోరమే సహస్రనామ తత్తుల్యం రామనామ వరానని. రామాయణం అందరికీ తెలిసిన కాదు. అయితే పంచవటిలో రాముడు వారు సీతాదేవితోటి 14 సంవత్సరాలు వనవాసానికి వచ్చినప్పుడు రావణాసురుడు సీతమ్మ వారిని ఎత్తుకుపోయాడు. అపహరించిన క్షేత్రం పంచవటి అని చెప్తాడు. అయితే సీతమ్మ వారు కనపడకుండా ఉన్నప్పుడు రాముడు వారు సీతమ్మ వారిని వెతుక్కుంటూ కిష్కింధపురానికి వచ్చారట. కిష్కింధపురంలో సుగ్రీవుడు వాలి చేత గొడవ పడుతున్న సుగ్రీవుడిని కాపాడడానికి వాలిని చంపి సుగ్రీవుడికి రాజ్యం అప్పచెప్తారని చెప్పారట. ఆ క్షేత్రం కిష్కింధపురం. అయితే ఈ నదిని దాటి అవతల ఒడ్డుకి వచ్చిన ఇటువంటి క్షేత్రం, ఇక్కడ వాలిని చంపిన క్షేత్రము, రాముడు లక్ష్మణుడు పుట్టిన క్షేత్రము, ఆంజనేయ స్వామి పుట్టిన క్షేత్రము, ఇవన్నీ మనకి ప్రత్యేకత. ఇలాంటి క్షేత్రంలో ఉన్న మనందరం ఎంతో అదృష్టవంతులం. Ravana, and then he was searching for her, and with his brother Lakshmana he came here. Here. He came to this place. He found out. He met Hanuman and Sugriva. Who is the king of this place? He had a brother called Vali. So Sugriva could not fight Vali, and that place is we have here. There are so many monkeys here. The best way to reach Anjanadri hill is by either taking a two-wheeler from Tungabhadra river or taking an auto till here. So after, as soon as we come here, we can start climbing the steps. There are near about 600 steps. So on a sunny day it is really hard to climb, but beware of monkeys, dress properly and carry anything to eat because you get nothing over there. So this is how we reached Anjanadri Hill, which happens to be the birthplace of Lord Hanuman.
అవలీలగా జలధిని దాటిన మేటి పవన కుమారుడు పట్టెడి పాదం బ్రహ్మేందాదులు కొలిచిన పాదం పరబ్రహ్మ పదానికి మూలం తాను ధరించిన పాదుకలకు ధర పట్టము కట్టిన పాదం తమ్ముని భరతుని తరతరాలకు ధన్యుని చేసిన పాదం. అటువంటిది శ్రీరామ పాద మహిమ. ఒక్కసారి మనసారా ఆయన పాదాలకు ఆయనని స్మరించుకుని ఆయన పాదాలకు నమస్కారం చేస్తే మనం చేసుకున్న పాపాలన్నీ కూడా పటాపంచలైపోతాయి. అలాంటి పర్వదినమైన శ్రీరామ నవమి నాడు మనము ఈ అంజనాద్రి అంటే హనుమంతుడు పుట్టిన క్షేత్రానికి రావడం నిజంగా మనం చేసుకున్న ఏ జన్మలోనూ మనం చేసుకున్న పుణ్యం. అయితే హంపి నగరానికి తుంగభద్రకి ఇటువైపు కిష్కింద నగరం అని కూడా పేరుంది. కిష్కింద నగరం అంటే ఏంటో మనకందరికీ తెలియంది కాదు. రామాయణంలో అతి ముఖ్యమైన ఘట్టము అంటే సుందరాకాండము అంటే హనుమంతుడు రాముల వారిని కలుసుకుని సీతాదేవిని వెతికి ఆమె యొక్క ఆనవాళ్ళని తెలుపునటువంటి కాండముని సుందరాకాండమని కూడా అంటారు. ఆ సుందరాకాండము మొదలవడము తొలి అధ్యాయము ఇక్కడి నుంచేనండి. అందుకే ఈ యొక్క ప్రదేశానికి వస్తే అతి సుందరంగా కూడా మనకు అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది.
रामायण सा कथा नहीं, रामचंद्र सा पुत्र नहीं और हनुमान सा भक्त नहीं, says Tulsidas in his Ramcharitmanas. There is no other story as sweet as Ramayana. There is no son as good as Lord Rama, and there is no devotee or bhakt as good as Lord Hanuman. So, if Rama would not have met Hanuman, Ramayana would not have been there. So this place marks a very high importance in Ramayana, as this place happens to be the birthplace of Lord Hanuman. So once we climb up the hill, we can see that how beautiful the place is. On a peak of the hill, surrounded by these all mountains, which is Kishkinda, which has a very good view. Okay, and Mata Anjana Devi worshipped Vayudeva and blessed with Lord Hanuman. And at this place exactly, she gave birth to Lord Hanuman.
బుద్ధివతామరిష్టం వాతాత్మజం వానదేయముఖం శ్రీరామదూతం శిరసా స్మరామి. ఆంజనేయ స్వామి పుట్టిన క్షేత్రం అంజనాద్రి. ఆంజనేయుడి కోసం 1000 తపస్సులు చేసిన అంజనాదేవి తపస్సు చేసినటువంటి కొండ ఇది. రామాయణంలో రాముల వారు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆంజనేయ స్వామిని కలుసుకునే క్షేత్రం కూడా ఇదే అంటారు. విశ్వనాథ్. He was searching for his wife, which is brother Lakshman. Then he came to this area. He found Lord Hanuman. Okay. So Lord Hanuman promised that I will search your wife. I'll hand it to you. But there's a thing which belongs to this king. Hi, so this is in Kishkinda. We are in Kishkinda, the place where Lord Rama met Sugriva and the birthplace of Hanuman, Anjanadri Parvat. Just now we have seen Anjanadri Parvat and now we are going to the place where Vali was killed. Thank you. This is Vishwanath with Karthik.
So as we have already seen Anjanadri Hill now let us go to a place where Vali was killed. That is, Vali abducted the wife of Sugriva, and Vali has a boon that whoever comes in front of him, his whole energy is lost. So nobody can stand in front of Vali and fight and win Vali. So Vali knows this point. So he abducted Sugriva's wife, and Sugriva cannot fight. So when Rama met Sugriva and approached for help to find Sita, Sugriva told that first please save me from Vali, and then I'll do whatever you want. So they both entered into a friendship deed, and then Sugriva has doubt whether Rama can really kill Vali or not. So he asked him to, aim an arrow through 7 trees, okay, to know his proficiency, okay, whether he can kill Vali or not. And the place where Rama stood and he aimed an arrow and he cut all the 7 trees in one arrow, that place is still there, and that is the place what I am showing you right now. And that also happens to be the place from where Lord Rama killed Vali, and this is also the place where Sugriva and Hanuma and Rama met, and they promised each other that they will help each other. So this is one of the most important place in Ramayana also. So let us see this. So I am exactly at the place where Lord Rama promised Sugriva to kill Vali and give him back his kingdom. So at exactly this place we have footprints of Lord Rama, and from this place Lord Rama aimed an arrow for the Vali just 1 kilometer inside that river, and Vali was there. Vali and Sugriva were fighting there. Even that place is there. When there is more water, we can go via Coracle, or we can just directly walk if there is no water. So one can reach here from Anjanadri temple. It is about 6 kilometers, near about 6 kilometers drive, and we have to actually reach the Anegunde fort, and near the fort we have this place. We have to walk for half a kilometer from the fort and we can reach this place. It is towards the end of the fort. Once we see this and cross this place and move a little forward towards the right side, we have this small cave, and this cave happens to be the place where Lord Hanuman met Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and also Sugriva, and this is the place where Lord Rama and Sugriva entered into their friendship deed. That is, they promised each other that they are going to help each other and stay as friends for lifelong. So this place is exactly just besides that previous one which I just showed. तुम उपकार सुग्रीवी कीन्हा राम मिलाए राजपद दीन्हा, says Tulsidas in his Hanuman Chalisa, which means that this kingdom was given to Sugriva by Lord Rama. And the locals also say that this is a place where Lord Rama meditated here for months. That is, when he sent Lord Hanuman and others to find where Sita Mata is. So Hanuman left and Lord Rama and Lakshmana were at this place and they meditated here. So this place also is very powerful. So I sat here for maybe half an hour and I meditated, and I also read Hanuman Chalisa. So now that we have seen the place where Vali was killed, let us now go to the place where Sugriva used to hide to protect himself from Vali, which are called as Sugriva caves or Sugriva Guhalu. The point is that it is nowhere written that this place is that. Only the locals say that there is a small temple there. So we happened to just go there and just see the temple. And when we were going more inside, it was written something called as small cave or something. So there was an old man sitting there, and when I asked him, he said that this place is actually the place where Sugriva used to hide to protect himself from Vali. So this is Sugriva Guhalu. So after seeing the place where Vali was killed, we just walked further, and near about 1 kilometer away from that place, we found a small temple. And when we just crossed the temple and went inside, we saw a small board which was written Sugriva's cave. So this cave happens to be the place where Sugriva hid himself to protect himself from Vali. Because Vali had a boon that whoever comes in front of him, they loses their energy and they can't fight against him. So Sugriva could not fight against him, and for the same reason he abducted Sugriva's wife. And Sugriva, whenever he wants to fight against him, and he goes in front of Vali, so he cannot fight because all his energy is lost. And that's how he used to come and hide in this cave. So this cave has high importance in Ramayana.
లంకాధిపతి ఆయన రావణాసుడు సీతమ్మవారిని అపహరించాడు. అయితే అపహరించిన తర్వాత రాముల వారు లక్ష్మణుడు సీతమ్మవారిని వెతుక్కుంటూ కూడా ఈ కిష్కింధ నగరానికి చేరుకున్నారు. ఈ కిష్కింధ నగరంలో ఆంజనేయ స్వామి రాముల వారిని చూసి అయితే ఈ కిష్కింధ నగరంలో ఆంజనేయ స్వామి రాముల వారిని కలుసుకున్నాడు. ఈ కిష్కింధ నగరానికి రాజు సుగ్రీవుడు. అయితే సుగ్రీవుడు వాలి అన్నదమ్ముడు. వాలి ఈ రాజ్యాన్ని పరిపాలిస్తూ ఉండేవాడు. అయితే కొన్ని కారణాల వల్ల వాలికి సుగ్రీవుడికి మధ్య యుద్ధం ఏర్పడింది. వాలిని ముందుగా ఎవరు సంహరించలేరు. ఆయన ఎదుర్కొంటా ఉండి ఎవరు సంహరించలేరు. ఎవరైనా ఆయన ముందుకు వస్తే వాళ్ళ సగం బలమంతా కూడా వాలికి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. అయితే ఆ గర్వంతో వాలి అందరి మీద ఆధిపత్యాన్ని చేస్తూ సుగ్రీవుడి భార్యని చెరపట్టాడు. ఆ సుగ్రీవుడు ఈ గుహలోనే ఉన్నాడండి. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూస్తున్నారు ఈ గుహ. ఆ సుగ్రీవుడు దాక్కున్న గుహ ఇదేనండి. ఇక్కడే సుగ్రీవుడు రాముల వారిని కలుసుకుని సీతమ్మ వారిని రక్షిస్తానని వారికి వాగ్దానం చేశాడు. అయితే దానికి బదులుగా రాముల వారు సుగ్రీవుడి రాజ్యాన్ని సుగ్రీవుడికి ఇస్తానని వాగ్దానం చేశాడు.
So now let us cross the river and go to Navabrindavana, which happens to be the place where Lord Raghavendra Swami, who rests in Mantralaya, has spent his time of education. That is, his teachers, 9 teachers. He has 9 teachers or 9 gurus, and all the 9 gurus samadhis are there in this, and that is called as Navabrindavana. Lord Raghavendra Swami is a very powerful yogic saint, which is there in Karnataka near Raichur. So his guru's abode is here. So let us see that place right now. So once we completed seeing the place where Sugriva hid himself, that is the Sugriva cave, we wanted to return back and we just came out. So once we were coming out, we just saw Tungabhadra river nearby. So I just wanted to spend some time there. And while I was going there, I heard somebody telling that there are some temples in between the Tungabhadra river. That is like an island. And upon asking, I came to know that place is one of the most important place for Raghavendra Swami, because he took his education there and his 9 gurus are there. His 9 gurus Samadhi Sthal is there, which is called as Navabrindavana. And reaching this place is really tough, because you have to cross the whole Tungabhadra river. In between you have to go, which is near about 3 to 3.5 kilometers, and in between there was water, and in between we had to again go through this coracle ride, then walk for a while, cross the river, then again take a coracle ride, then again walk, and then again have a ride, and then reach the place. So the place was really thrilling also. And the interesting fact is, I never knew that this place was there. So after going there, we explored, we found out, and then we reached this place.
Please experience. Chalo, chalo. Flowing in the bliss. Traveling to Hampi is really recharging. See this nature. See these hills. Viewers, Tungabhadra. This is Karthik. The river Tungabhadra. We have crossed it to come this side, the other side. The Lord Raghavendra Swami's 9 teachers Adobe is here, quite recreating, nourishes our energy. A wonderful experience. To explore more, join Vishwanath Sharma, me, the travel guide. Thank you.
Navabrindavana happens to be one of the most holiest spots for Madhvas, as it contains the Brindavans, or the final resting place of 9 Madhva saints. The Brindavana of Vyasatirtha is at the center, while Brindavanas of other 8 saints are in the rough circle, and they are painted actually in a yellow round so that we don't cross that line and disturb the saints because they are resting in peace. The names of 9 Tirtha are the Padmanabha Tirtha, the Kavindra Tirtha, the Vagisha Tirtha, the Vyasa Tirtha, the Srinivasa Tirtha, the Rama Tirtha, the Raghuvarya Tirtha, the Sudhindra Tirtha, and Govinda Vadayar. And it is also that this Navabrindavana belongs to Uttaradimat, Vyasarajamat, and Raghavendra Mat. All these saints are descendants of Padmanabha Tirtha, who is a direct disciple of Jagadguru Madhavacharya. I found a special peace here, undisturbed by the nature and worldly desires. There is some power here, so I say that whoever comes here, please meditate here for a while and you will really flow into the bliss. And also along with the Brindavanas, there are also shrines dedicated to Lord Ranganatha and Hanuman. Lord Ranganatha is my Ishtadaivam, so I never miss to see him wherever I go. Okay, and the place is really beautiful, so please explore. But there is no priest here. Okay, so whoever comes here should meditate by themselves. There are thousands of temples in Hampi, like this, in the mountains, the rocks, the caves. Thanks to dynasty of Hampi, which is ruled by 4 dynasties, starting from 13th century, 1565, until the Mughals abandoned this place.
Hi, this is Tungabhadra river, flowing Tungabhadra river, and ఋష్యముఖ పర్వతం అండి ఇది. సుగ్రీవుడు వెళ్ళిన రాజ్యం, రాముల వారి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన క్షేత్రం. ఈ వెనకంతా మీరు చూస్తారా, అదంతా ఋష్యముఖ పర్వతం, అది అక్కడ.
So once we completed seeing all the places, we start back to Hampi. So we surrendered the vehicle that we took and we had dinner at this beautiful hotel which is purely vegetarian, Shakahari Bhojanalaya. We packed our luggage, we vacated the room and we started to Hospet railway station, which is near about 30 kilometers, and we started back to Hyderabad. Next day morning we reached Hyderabad. Thank you for being with me in this journey to know Kishkinda in exploring Anegunde. Let me tell you that these videos which I am posting, which are from past 15 years or 20 years, are my raw travel videos. I don't want to edit or I don't want to add up anything, because by then I didn't know how to make videos, and I think that was the best thing in me. So I just went, I just spoke to the people, I found out. I don't browse Google or net or anything. So whenever I go, I ask the people. So what information I get from there, I just post it. So please subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment, and please get in touch. Any places you want to visit or you want to know, please message in the comment section so that I can answer and help you out. In in making your travel.